Alright guys, what's up? It's your boy Gamertag, back at you with another video. Now this is a different type of video. It's gonna be a tech review of my Samsung A70. I got this phone maybe around Christmas time, 2019 Christmas, so not too long ago. It's been a few months. I'm gonna give you my experience with it as a user, pros, cons, things you need to be aware of with this phone before you buy it. And also, if you're here wondering why I look at a tech review from a 13-year-old, probably doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, the reason is because I'm going to give you guys a consumer review, which means I'm not going to sit here and go through benchmark scores of 2200, XYZ, 3000, this, X. Like, nobody, for an average consumer, isn't going to understand a lot of that stuff. So I can just say, hey, this phone is as fast as, I'm not saying this is true, this phone is as fast as the iPhone 13. I'm just using that as an example. I know the iPhone 13 doesn't exist. But I'm just going to give you real life stuff like that that the average consumer will actually want to and need to know. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so I'm here with the phone, the A70, in the box. Now, obviously, as I stated before, I got this phone Christmas, so it's not going to be an unboxing. It's already unboxed. But I'll let you know what's in the package. So this is the package itself. On the back, just some of the key features it has. Infinity U display, as you guys can see. In-display fingerprint sensor, and this is something in Spanish. I think it's super fast charging. This is the international version. You can't go pick up this phone at your local AT&T or Sprint store if you're in the Americas. So this is international version I got off of Amazon. But some other features it says here: the octa-core processor, triple camera, the types of triple cameras, and 128 gigs of internal storage, and a 32 megapixel front camera. Also in the box, I forgot to say, these headphones, they're Samsung headphones, unfortunately, not AKG, but they still sound alright. And also this USB-C to USB-C cable here. It comes with this part of the base, but this is an extension that I bought off of Amazon. If you're in the US, you're going to need to buy this because that doesn't plug into the US ports. That's just the international port, which I think plugs in somewhere in China or wherever. I don't know. But either way, you can get a 2-pack of this for $7 off of Amazon. Okay, so as far as stuff that comes inside the box, once you open the package, I took most of the stuff out. But in here, you'll see the usual boring stuff, warranty, all that stuff. I'm pretty sure I took out the key. Yeah, I took it out. But yeah, it's not in there. I took it out, but it does come with a SIM ejection tool. So for the people buying an international version, most of the time you'll have to get your SIM card from your local retailer, whether it's your AT&T, T-Mobile, whatever. I'm not sure. I forgot to look up what services this phone is compatible with. It's only GSM networks, so some services aren't compatible with it. I'll put it up on the screen right now, the list of service carriers that are compatible with the phone. So yeah, so once you get your phone, you're gonna have to use the SIM ejection tool right here, the SIM ejection tool to take that thing out, and then you can put your SIM card in. And once you do that, you get service almost immediately. I didn't have to do anything. I just popped the SIM card in from my old phone, turned it on, and it showed the little AT&T thing. I tried a couple calls and text messages, and it worked just fine. Okay, now we got all the stuff. Now that we've gotten all the stuff you need to know out the way, well, actually, one more thing is that this gel skin TPU case you see on the phone, it does come with the phone. Now, I think this case actually is shatterproof, because somebody told me that if it has the little dots in it, that means it's shatterproof. And when I hold it up to the light, I can see the little dots. So I don't really believe that, but hey, if it's true, either way, the case has been working well for me. It's fine. Now, on from that, stuff you're gonna enjoy when you use this phone. One, the Face ID. It's really quick and really easy. Works fine every time. You can set it like the iPhone, so where once it recognizes your face, it'll show the unlock icon and then you swipe. But for me, I prefer the automatic unlock where I just turn it on. I look at it and then it unlocks. Now, one thing is the in-display fingerprint scanner, which is a controversial topic. For me, I'd rather have an outer display fingerprint scanner because it's a lot more reliable. Like this one, see, no match. I have to kind of hit the sensor right on the bullseye for it to work. Like, it's kind of like a hit or miss type thing. I gotta cover the camera so it doesn't sense my face right now. But I hit it, I go on it, the fingerprint scanner. Let's see. Okay, it works. It works. It really depends though. For me, I don't really use it much often because no match. See, it really is just kind of like a hit or miss type of thing. But for me, it's fine. I prefer to use the Face ID, but I do have Face ID and fingerprint on the phone. So most of the time I don't even need to use my fingerprint. It'll just send to my face. But I mean, it is kind of cool to have both, and the fingerprint scanner should work well, but it's a kind of hit or miss. Like I said, I would definitely recommend scanning the fingerprint in multiple times. For me, I did it 3 times and it works alright. Okay, on to the next thing here, which is the display on this phone. This phone's huge, as you guys can tell. It's 6.7 inch display. Well, you guys probably can't tell. In my hand, I'm my 13-year-old, average size hand, I guess. Fits fine, fits good. Now the phone I had previously was my Samsung J3. And that phone was small. It had like a 5-inch display. Now when I feel that phone, I just can't believe how I use that phone every day. It feels so small. But I did it, and after maybe a day or two of using this phone, I easily adjusted to the big size. For the first 5 minutes, it felt big, but then I just easily got over it. Now another thing you're gonna enjoy on this phone is the Super AMOLED display, which just looks beautiful. Now I'm recording this on another cell phone, so it probably doesn't look the best, but it's really beautiful display. I'll just play this video for a few minutes. You guys can get it. I'm gonna turn the speakers off because I don't want to get this copyright striked. I don't know if this has copyright or not, but yeah, I'll just let you guys I'll just roll this clip for a couple of minutes. YouTube ads, annoying. Okay, I think you guys got the point from that. It really is a beautiful display. This cell phone camera really doesn't capture the beauty of the display in full. I feel like. Now one more thing is that when you're watching videos, on here, that video is a natural 21:9 video, or 20:9, one of those. I think this phone is a 20:9 aspect ratio, by the way. I'm almost sure 20:9 or 21:9. Either way, basically what that means is if you're watching a video, which is usual videos are 16:9 aspect ratio. So what you're gonna have to do is just zoom to fill. For me, it's cool, but like I kind of don't like it because let's say if I'm watching a video on something, sometimes I'll miss part of the video. Like I'll skip to this scene, right, where it has the speedometer, like that. If I go like this, then some of the speedometer's cut off. Like it's just kind of it's a little nuisance to have something you want to know when you're buying a phone like this. Okay, now on to the next thing most people want to know when they're buying a phone is camera quality. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, camera quality is not the best. Camera quality is pretty mediocre. It has potential to look good though. What I do most of the time is in portrait mode, like you see right now. What I'll do is I'll turn it down. Like right now it looks okay. I mean I'll put up a few picture samples, but what I do is I just take this little slider right here, right there. I just turn it down, and it really doesn't even look good on the phone phone I'm recording on. But like this, and it makes the pictures look picture quality look a little bit better. Detail isn't the best. Even though it has the 32 megapixel camera, it's still, I don't know, still looks pretty mediocre to me. Now that's the back camera, the front facing camera, the one that you look at. The other one is okay. I'll show a couple video samples. The video samples are going to be like color corrected though, because I did make a little cinematic with this phone. And this phone, Filmic Pro, you can get some okay footage, but you're gonna have to have good lighting, or otherwise the footage is just kind of like eh. Like in this bland house lighting I'm in right now, it would not, the camera quality would not look really good. But you do have your stuff, like your premium Samsung stuff like Bixby. You can hold the power button to do Bixby, or just say hi Bixby, and then you get Bixby. No Bixby button, just these two buttons, power button, volume button, nothing on the other side. Then you have the USB-C port, the speaker, the headphone jack, which is good because a lot of the new phones, Samsung and iPhones, don't have that, so that's something good to have in a phone like this. And the speaker, right now I'm gonna do an audio test. This is just gonna be a random, no copyright song. But the speakers, as you guys can hear, it's gonna be picked up from a mic, so it's not gonna be the best anyway. But it's gonna pick it up from the phone mic, so it's not gonna be the best quality anyway. But the speaker is pretty tinny. It's like it doesn't really have much depth to it, no bass treble. It's just kind of like sound. But it does. You can get some good volume on it. I'll let you guys hear. Oh, sorry. Do not disturb is on. It's weird. I don't know why Samsung has it like that for do not disturb. Okay, do not disturb off. Volume all the way up. Okay, so that song is pretty terrible, but you got the point of the speakers. There was a bass drop, and there was it was really you couldn't really tell that there was any bass drop. It was just kind of flat. One good thing though is that we did just recently get the One UI 2.0 update for these phones, which included Android 10. So you do have Android 10 and One UI 2.0. Okay, I have to go right back on Do Not Disturb here because my phone's gonna keep blowing up. Okay, so you do have, like I said, Android 10 right there to One UI 2.0. So that's good to have. You get all the new not all the new features, but all the features included with Android 10, like gesture control for the navigation bar. Me personally, I don't really care for that. So I just have the full screen gestures that I had with Android 9. I didn't change it, but it's basically like it has the usual buttons, but instead I can just go like that. The buttons are invisible basically. So like this, just go up like that. Home screen, back button, etc. You get the point. That's not what this is about. Now there's one more thing I want to say is the processor on this phone. The processor on this phone, it's not a flagship processor. It might have been a flagship processor, maybe the Note 8 or something like that or lower. I'll research that and put that in the bottom of the video right now. But yeah, so it's really not the best processor, but it does handle games well. Graphics are good in all games. I run Call of Duty Mobile with high settings on medium battery saver, and I don't have any problems. PUBG Mobile on the highest setting, no problems. Now Call of Duty Mobile, I don't on an Ultra, but I probably could if I turned off power saver, but I don't really care to. Which brings me to the next thing. Actually, thank you Call of Duty Mobile, which was the battery life. Now I play Call of Duty Mobile with controller, and the Bluetooth controller with the optimized performance and stuff like that for Call of Duty Mobile, it really drains your battery. Like it just drains it. Although it's pretty decent. I was just playing Call of Duty maybe like half an hour ago. I had a 30% battery, and now I have 17, which isn't that bad considering I was playing for maybe like 30 to 45 minutes. The only thing is that idle battery time is really bad. It's pretty bad on this phone. So let's say right now it is 7:10 p.m. and I have 17%. If I were to leave my phone here and come back at 8 o'clock, I would probably have like 40%, 50. Like you lose the battery so much just from the standby with your phone down. Although when you're using the phone, the battery isn't that bad. The big 4500 milliamp battery holds up pretty well. And daily use, it'll definitely get you through the day. It depends even if you're a heavy user, it'll still get you through the day. But at the end of the day, maybe like 8 or 9 o'clock, you might need to recharge it. But for the average user, you'll be fine with this battery. Now I think I went over everything. Battery life, battery life, camera quality, all that good stuff I already went over. But that kind of brings me to the next thing, which has me so mad. So as some of you guys may know, as some of you guys may not, Samsung came out with the A71 not too long after I got this phone, and it had me so pissed because I just got this phone. I've been looking at reviews for like maybe a couple months before I got it, and I was so happy to finally be getting it. And then I got it, and it came out with A71, which is like they improved on this phone so much. So this phone has triple camera setup. The A71 has a quad camera setup, so 4 cameras. The camera quality is so much better. The camera quality on here can be enhanced, but with no enhancement, it's pretty mediocre without any enhancements. But the A71 has great camera quality off the bat. It's just so much better. They improved it. This has the Infinity U design for the camera cutout. That one has the hole punch, It's just like a flagship. They upgraded the processor a little bit, but from what I heard in the tech community, it's not much of it's not like a flagship, a big difference over this processor. But I'm just kind of like a little upset that once I got this device, then they just came out with a new one right after it. And this device was released in 2019, so it's not like it's old. That kind of brings me to also to another point. I'm sorry if this is a little long video, but the A70. So in 2020. As of right now, March 20th, 2020, should you buy this device over the A71? Now, my thing is, if you're the person that's gonna use it, you don't really care much about. If you don't care much about the camera quality, if you're fine with taking okay pictures, like I'll show you some of the pictures. If you have good lighting, especially with the live focus mode, you can come up with some pretty decent pictures, but it's not gonna be outstanding. And if you're fine with that, I say totally go for this phone. The design is still nice. The Infinity U display still looks nice. The triple camera setup still looks nice. But for me, as a person that's like I like I prefer the view of the hole punch way better. The quad camera setup looks better to me. But if you're somebody that doesn't need all that, I'd say go for this, because it's not like it's not like you're down much in the processor, and it's still the Glastic build. So you're not really missing out with much on it. For me, it just kind of sucks. But if you're a person that wants the most out of their phone, especially if you're the person that wants the newest thing or whatever, then I would definitely say that you have to get the A71. It would definitely make a lot more sense. Getting the A71 over the A70, and then plus it'll be newer phone, so that's always something to think about too. But I think that's gonna wrap up the video. So this is something different. If you guys enjoyed it, I know this wasn't perfect. It was a little choppy, a little rough. I might have stuttered at times or spoken too fast. I'm sorry, this is my first time doing a video like this, but put it down in the comments if you guys want to see more. What is your thoughts? Should you still buy this phone? Should you get the A71? Should you get a different phone? Let me know. There are still some other nice phones in the A series lineup. This phone comes in around $325 now, maybe less because of the A71 coming out, but they even have cheaper alternatives for somebody who really doesn't need the performance out of their phone. I know they do have the A50, which is a version with a slightly worse camera and a slightly worse processor, and they also have the A40, which is 4 gigabytes of RAM and a significant downgrade in the camera. But the design is the same on the front, and in the rear it has dual cameras. It has dual cameras, not triple. And the device is smaller, but there's still a bunch of options to choose from in the A series lineup. So which one do you think is the best for you? Do you think you should get the A70, one of the other A series devices, the A90? Let me know down in the comments any feedback, suggestions. I'd be happy to hear. But that's gonna wrap up this video. So peace. Okay, if you guys made it to the end of the video, a little treat. I actually should have included in the video that I forgot, is that the back is not just white. It has this kind of like aura glow type of effect to it. Hold up. Let me adjust the camera brightness so you guys can see it. Okay, yeah. So under the light, when light reflects off of it, it gives off this like aura glow type of color. That's what Samsung calls it, like an aura glow. They're just kind of like a rainbowy type effect. That looks cool.